Move into your breath. Move into everything that's going on within inside of you. And just be. Breathing in through your nose, into your chest, into your lungs. And just expand your belly. Simply release your belly and release the breath. Just allowing yourself for this moment to be with your mind, to be with your body, but to be within your breath. Allowing the thoughts to move through you and not of you. Knowing that everything will be on the other side. This is not a time for judgment. This is not a time for reconciliation. This is your time to just relax, to be one with your breath, one with yourself, in the physical. And as you do this, as you continue to breathe in through your nose, all the way down, filling up your lungs, expanding your belly, and releasing back through your nose, you may feel the sense to yawn. You may feel as if you're getting lighter or heavier, lighter or heavier. Whichever it is, this is just your sign that you're starting to go into a meditative state. And remember that yawning is not from not enough oxygen. We are rebalancing the oxygen that we are actually getting into our physical body. So just allow yourself to breathe in through your nose, all the way down to your belly, feeling your belly expand and releasing and letting yourself feel lighter or heavier, whichever it is. This is just your sign of allowance for yourself, for your being, for your essence. And as we do this, pay attention to a second for your body. Feeling your body, being aware of your body. Is there a place that's tight or tense? Take a moment and just tighten up that area. Put your mind on that area and tighten it up. And then just release and let it go. And tighten it up again. And release. And now this time just leave it released. For you have power and dominion over your physical body, over your conscious, over your subconscious. And as we do this, you may start to feel as if you're drifting away, going deeper and deeper, lower and lower into a meditative state. Being in the place of allowance and knowing. I ask that you lend me your wonderful and beautiful imagination and imagine that you're sitting in a field in springtime. The grass is a little long and you're barefooted, and the grass is up between your toes, and you're feeling the coolness of Mother Earth, the blade of grass in between your toes, as the warmth of the sun sheds down on your forehead, gently warming your forehead and your shoulders, feeling the warmth of the sun on your forehead and on your shoulders, feeling the coolness of Mother Earth underneath your feet, the blade of grass in between your toes. You simply feel the breeze of the wind coming by, smelling the beautiful aroma of everything in bloom, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper, lower and lower, feeling the warmth of the sun on your forehead and on your shoulders, the coolness of Mother Earth underneath your feet, the blade of grass in between your toes, as a breeze simply comes by, giving birth to an aroma and a bouquet of everything that is in bloom. And you suddenly start to hear the sound of a rustling brook gently caressing the earth and the stones. And you find yourself sitting with the sun on your forehead and on your shoulders, gently warming you, as Mother Earth cools you underneath your feet, as a blade of grass in between your toes gently moves with the breeze, giving birth to the aroma of everything that is in bloom. While you hear the sounds of the rustling brook, you find yourself gazing at the sky, seeing the perfectly crystal blue sky and the white puffy clouds floating by. And you feel the warmth of the sun on your forehead and on your shoulders, the coolness of Mother Earth underneath your feet, the blade of grass in between your toes, as a gentle breeze brings past all the aromas of everything in bloom. You see the sky crystal blue and the clouds passing by, as your eyes catch a beautiful bird soaring, and you follow the bird, and you find that on the other side of the meadow, you see that the rustling brook is right in front of you, and there's a beautiful doe sitting on the other side, just grazing with the mountains behind her. And she raises her head and just looks at you and nods. And you feel the warmth of the sun on your forehead and on your shoulders. You feel the coolness of Mother Earth underneath your toes and your feet, as that blade of grass moves up through your toes, gently caressing your toes, and you're caught by the sounds of the rustling brook. And your eyes capture the sunlight on top of the water, for that you are now standing at the edge of the brook. Your eyes capture the sunlight shimmering off the water as it's shimmering off the cascading rocks. And you find yourself stepping into the water on perfect round river rocks, gently caressing the bottom of your feet, and you feel the coolness of the water going over your ankles, just washing everything away, taking you deeper and deeper, lower and lower, but higher and higher into a meditative state, feeling the energy washing away, seeing the sunlight shimmering off the top of the water, feeling the coolness of the water as the sun brings warmth to your forehead and to your shoulders. Hearing the sound of the rustling brook, you look up into the meadow You see the beautiful doe walking close to you, not afraid, not scared, but in a loving way. And as you look at the doe, you suddenly see a beautiful, beautiful oak tree at the bend of the brook. And as you're looking over, and you see a hole in the bottom of the oak tree. And there's a little gray rabbit just looking at you, not scared, but pleased that you saw her. And she reaches up her palm of her hand, of her paw, and waves you forward. And you can swear she's saying, "Come on, come on, come on." And as you turn and start walking towards the oak tree, you feel the water cascading off your calves, cool, and the river rock supporting the bottom of your feet as the sun is warming up your shoulders and your forehead, and the gentle breeze is bringing past all the aromas of everything that is in bloom. And you find yourself walking closer and closer. And as you get closer and closer to the hole in the oak tree, it becomes larger and larger and larger. And you find yourself standing in front of the oak tree, really realizing that this hole is big enough for you to walk through. And the bunny rabbit is so excited to see you. And she's waving at you saying, "Come on, come on, come on." And you suddenly feel a cool, moist touch on your elbow. And you look over and you realize the doe is there, standing next to you, gently touching you and edging you on with her nose. And then you feel a warm breath on your other elbow. And it's a beautiful timber wolf looking at you and smiling and nodding you on as if it's got your back, it's got your protection. And you step into the beautiful oak tree and you find that there's beautiful, beautiful flowers adorning the walls inside the oak tree, with an oak staircase going down. And you find yourself walking down the stairs as the rabbit leads your way. The timber wolf guards you, and the doe comforts you. And you find yourself stepping down each stair, looking at the beautiful flowers going down the walls, adorning them. And you find yourself with every step going lower and lower, deeper and deeper, lower and lower, deeper and deeper into your meditative state. And you suddenly start to become aware of the air becoming moist and condensation building up on your arms and on your forehead. And as you're going lower and lower, you suddenly start to see a light at the end of the stairs. And it sounds like children playing and animals playing. As you continue to go deeper and deeper, lower and lower, you feel the moisture in the air and the noise gets louder and this beautiful light gets brighter and brighter. And you find yourself at the bottom of the staircase, looking at a beautiful aquifer, looking at the crystal clear blue water, seeing animals all around the aquifer, seeing fish swimming in the water. And as your gaze moves up, you see a beautiful woman in a white gown standing on the water. And you find yourself stepping into the water, finding it nice and warm, with the animals all around you looking pleased that you are there. And as you get closer and closer, you find out that you are in the presence of Mother Earth, of Gaia. And she reaches her arms around you and gives you a big hug. And she goes, "Oh child, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for connecting back to me. Thank you for being with me." Feeling the groundingness, the centeredness of Mother Earth, and the love of the animals all around you. The joy moves into your heart throughout your physical body, and you find yourself lifting up, and she takes your hand, and she goes, oh child, we have some work to do." And she takes your hand, and you follow, and you start walking up those beautiful stairs that are all adorned with the flowers, moving up higher and higher, higher and higher, being connected to the aquifer with your hand in Mother Earth's hand, feeling protected as all the animals watch, and you find yourself going up higher and higher, higher and higher. And you come in to your feet. You find yourself at your feet, and Mother Earth gently caresses your feet and holds them. And says, oh child, please connect your feet back to me. Create the healing of Mother Earth within your feet. Feel the energy of Mother Earth within the feet, within your physical feet. As she heals not only your feet, but the energy as she's touching your feet moves up to your ankles. Oh child, let us strengthen our ankles. Let us heal what's in our ankles and our feet. Being in the place of allowance and acceptance, you feel the energy moving up to your calves. The energy of Mother Earth moving up through your feet, your toes, your ankles, your calves, into your knees. Oh child, we must take care of our knees. For without them, you can't bend down and touch me. Let us heal. And our hands gently go upon your knees, creating healing energy throughout your knees for stability and moving forward. Allowing that energy to move through your knees, knowing that it's coming up from your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees. The healing takes place in your knees, and it is for you to witness and to see. Oh child, Let me continue to work here, but we will go further as well. And the energy moves up to your thighs and into your root chakra. Oh child, you should feel safe and you should feel secure. And she puts her hand on your root chakra. And a beautiful red rose appears. But on the edges of the rose, it's a little dingy. It's a little brown. And as she holds the root of the rose, it becomes beautiful once again, balancing out, re-energizing your root chakra, and the allowance of safety and security emerges back in, and it becomes so beautifully red that you can smell the aroma of the rose as it opens up. And she moves up to your solar plexus. Simply holding on to the root of that orange daisy. You notice that she puts one fingertip underneath the top of the stem. For there's parts on the end that are a little white, and the whole thing turns a beautiful, beautiful orange, rebalancing your creativity, your core life energy, and your sexuality. It's as if she's holding it now underneath the flower, simply sending this into your sacral chakra, energizing everything that has to do with your core life energy, knowing that it's supported within your safety and security, releasing everything and everything that holds you back, and balancing out your core life energy, the creation, the acceptance, blossoms within the flower. And she moves up into your solar plexus, to where you're seeing a yellow rose that the stem can't even hold it up any longer. And she simply reaches over and grabs the stem of the yellow rose, and it appears that the rose starts to stand up. For this is the seat of your courage, your empathic abilities, and the seat of your mediumship. And the rose stands straight up, becoming so brilliantly yellow. Feeling that energy within your solar plexus, you might feel pressure, you might feel a release, allowing it to expand, allowing it to be. And as the energy builds, she moves up to your heart, simply placing her hand on your heart. To a beautiful pink flower. It's a little beige, or it's been touched by heartache and betrayal. And Mother Earth simply holds on to it. And she says, it's time. It's time for me to stay here and work within your heart. And we find ourselves moving up through our throat. We find ourselves moving up into our pineal gland. Feeling the energy within our pineal gland. We feel the energy within our third eye. And our crown opens up. And we let the beautiful energy of ourself and our soul open up, creating a beautiful ambient bubble around us that turns opalescent. And we feel the energy moving out further and further, creating this beautiful bubble all the way around us. And we start to feel lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter. And we find ourselves floating above our crown, floating above ourselves, looking down at ourselves as a beautiful pillar of white light appears moving down from the heavens into our crown. We find ourselves getting lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter, feeling ourselves getting lighter and lighter, moving up through the pillar of white light, looking down at the tops of the trees, looking down at the town, moving out to the atmosphere, and we stay within this beautiful bubble of white light with all the colors of the rainbow, moving up higher and higher, moving faster and faster, going deeper and deeper into a meditation to where we start to hear music and we feel a feeling that we haven't felt in a long, long time. And the bubble starts to go faster and faster. And this feeling moves in through us and of us, of acceptance and of love and of joy. It's as if we're expanding within ourselves. And the music gets louder and louder. Our energy gets brighter and brighter. And we see a beautiful ambient white light that we're approaching. That looks like beautiful white puffy clouds of just an ambient white light. And we find ourselves moving up into the white puffy clouds that are beautiful ambient white light. Feeling this feeling and emotion of unconditional love and acceptance. The music creates a vibration and a feeling that not only moves all the way down that pillar of white light into our physical body, but energizes our higher self and our soul. And we suddenly feel a touch on our shoulder. And we turn around and we look. And we realize that we are in the presence of the Creator of all that is. And we hear the words, oh child, you were created in the likeness, perfect in every way. And the Creator of all that is wraps His arms around you, feeling the unconditional love, the acceptance that has been missing. And that energy moves through you all the way down that pillar of white light into your physical body, bringing unconditional love and reverence and healing to every cell and membrane, every essence within your physical body is being touched by purity and love. Experiencing that vibration within your physical, you suddenly realize that you're still embraced. And the Creator of all that is grabs your hand, and you find yourself floating in that beautiful ambient opalescent bubble of love, floating down, descending from the left to the right, like a beautiful autumn leaf dropping from a tree. You're ascending lower and lower, deeper and deeper. And you find that the Creator of all that is suddenly looks at you and says, "You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me." And Creator of all that is hops into your heart to where He's with Mother Earth, Gaia, and they embrace within your heart space, knowing that you are now connected to all. Mother Earth and Father God look at you and say, "Oh child, thank you for bringing us back together within your heart space." And as they embrace, they suddenly separate, but with joy from seeing each other once again, thanking you for the allowance for them to come together. Mother Earth descends back to the beautiful aquifer, and you can see and vision all the way down to the aquifer. Father God, Creator of all that is, ascends back into that ambient white light, that fluffy cloud. But you can see all the way up through the pillar of white light. And they look down and they look up and they say, "See, you are connected to all that is. You are grounded and you're in the heavens. And it's all complete within your heart. Open up your heart and you will see both of us at all times." And you feel a magical healing moving through you and around you. You feel joy within your heart. The vibrations move out to your arms, your legs, your feet, your torso. You simply become aware of your body vibrating with joy and with light. You take a look down at Mother Earth within the aquifer. You look up at Father God, Creator of all that is, feeling connected to your own joy and their joy. you return back to your breath, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose, expanding your lungs, expanding your belly, moving back into your physical body, feeling your toes, wiggling your toes around, acknowledging your calves, the joy within your knees and your ankles, feeling the energy within your torso, And in a moment, when I get to the number 1, you will come back feeling revitalized, rejuvenated, as if you've just had the best 8 hours of sleep that you've ever had, feeling completely revitalized, rejuvenated, and everything will be balanced within your physical body, within your higher self, your soul. Accepting this, your eyes will open up when I get to the number 1. And at 5, you feel the energy moving into your feet and into your calves. At 4, you feel the energy moving into your thighs, into your thighs, into your thighs, and into your torso. And at 3, you feel the energy back in your heart, opening up your heart. And at 2, you feel the energy within your throat and within your crown. And when I get to the next number and snap my fingers, you'll come back feeling revitalized, rejuvenated, as if you've just had the best 8 hours of sleep that you've ever had. And 5. Come on back to us when you're ready.